Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is the dress we are working with today. This is a very simple gown with a little bit of design in the down part and the upper part as well. So this is the fabric we're working with today. I already cut out the fabric. I already cut out the back and the front bodice, and I already removed the half length of the front bodice. So this is what we have. Can you see this? This is what I mean. I already cut out the front because the half length is going to be padded. So, and our half length is 15. Then I cut out 16 because of sewing allowance and stuff like that. So I make it 16. So the first thing I'm doing right now is to take the zip allowance. That's why I shook that place. Then we move to the shoulder. Our shoulder is 15. 15 divided by 2 will give us 7.5 plus half inch sewing allowance. So we have 16. That is 8 because everything we are measuring here is divided by 2. So I'll measure the same thing as well. So I measure 8. If I measure 8 here, 8. If I measure 8 here, I'll do the same thing. I'll be doing the same thing here as well. So your shoulder is always divided by 2 plus your half inch sewing allowance. Don't forget that. And anything you measure at the shoulder, that is what you are going to use for your armhole. You know why? That is what you are going to use for your armhole because you are still going to do your shoulder slants. You understand? So that your customer will not complain that she cannot lift her hand or stuff like that. Do you understand? So basically this thing I did now is not correct. So I'm going to use my hand to balance it. One is too much for the armhole cut. So you can use half inch or half inch and quarter. Is okay for that. Then the person chest measurement is 35. 35 divided by 4 will give us 8.5 and quarter plus our 2 inch sewing allowance. We are going to repeat the same thing at the waistline also. Our waist measurement is 28. 28 divided by 4 will give us 7. 7 plus our 2 inch sewing allowance. So this is what we have for the chest and the waist. Now from our waistline to our hip line is 7. From our waist right here to our hip is 7. So you measure that in order to get your hip circumference. So our hip is 35 as well. So no, 36 rather. 36 divided by 4 will give us 9 plus 2 inch sewing allowance. So this is what we have. So let's do our shaping. So this is what we have right here, right now. Now let's move to the neckline. For the neckline, we are using 3.5 by 3. 3.5 by 3 is what we are using for the neckline. So let's cut it out. So this is what we have. Can you see that? Now we move to the sleeve. Sorry, now we are moving to the half length that we said earlier. We said the half length is 15, right? We said the half length is 15, right? So I already removed the yoke because since I'm using net for the rope, so I already removed 6 inches for the net that I'm using for the yoke. and this is normal padded. This is normal padded. So I'm going to cut out the padded now. The post nipple to nipple is 7. So this is how to do that. 7 plus and half inch for sewing allowance. So I'm going to take out 8 from here. That is it, but I'll be using 8 plus half inch. You understand that? Whatsoever you use here, you will minus half an inch from the down part. Then I'm going to like roll it out. I'll roll it out just as shown. Then I'll cut it. After cutting it, I'll place the middle part as shown. Like I said before in my video, that this one, depending on your choice, you can use 1.5 here. At times you can use 2. It will still give you the same thing. So here I use 1.5. So this is what we have after cutting it. The next thing after cutting it now is I'm going to like cut out body. I'll be cutting out my body. I'll cut out my body for the padded. So this is it. We are done with cutting of our fabric. The next thing we are going to do now is to join it. So I already joined my body with the fabric. Then the next thing is to do our shaping of the padded, of the breast part. So now to just do our shaping for the padded. So we are going to do the second one as well. So now I'm going to trim little bits of the wording just as shown. You can decide to leave it. You can decide to do the shaping. It depends on your choice, but this is how I do my own. Whenever I'm done, I'll shape it out. Then this is what I have. This is what I have. So the next thing now is I'll cut out the neckline. Then I'll use my interfaces to turn it. So this is the front half length. As in from the down parts, from the half length downward. This is it. I'm going to like use lining to turn it. I use lining to turn it. That is what I'm doing right now. So this is it. I'm going to take it for ironing, to take my darts. This is for the back bodice. And this is a padded already. Okay, this is the one I cut that I said earlier. After cutting the neckline, that's what I just showed you. So this is the back bodice. I will also use lining to turn it as well. So I'm going to turn the half length. I'll turn it with interfacing. After turning it, I'll take it for ironing as well. Iron is very, very important. So the next thing I'm going to do now, this is the sleeve. So I'm going to like stitch both edge. I'll stitch 1 inches because this other place the both ends have rubber. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to stitch both ends and put elastic inside. And this is the front bodice. I want to cut out the net that I'm going to put at the down part. And after I already turned the front, what I did was that I now place my net on top of it. I place my net on it. After I place my net, then I now shock out what I need for the design. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to like shock it out. I'll shock out the one that I need. If today is your first time of watching my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to click on the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I posted a video. And this is the yoke for the front yoke. That is what I want to cut. I'll first cut out the neckline. I'll cut out the shoulder. Then this is the yoke anyway. So I'm going to cut out the neckline and the armhole as well. That is for the yoke of the front. This is the back bodice. So I'm going to fix the zip inside the back now. I'll be fixing the zip. And this is the front that I cut net for. I'm going to sew the net on the down parts. I'm going to secure the two fabric together, the net and the main fabric. I'm going to stitch it together. And this is the yoke. I already use ribbon because I use ribbon to turn the yoke. So I already used ribbon to turn it. So I just want to stitch it together just as shown. I'll stitch it. So this is it. So I'm going to sew it with the half length that I cut earlier. I'm going to sew the two together. So I'm going to join the neckline together. After joining the neckline, then I'm going to join the body as well. So I want you to follow the tutorial. If you are, this is for a beginner, this is for beginners friendly. So this is it after joining the two shoulder together. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to take out my body measurements. We are going to take out the body measurement now after joining this last shoulder. So let's see to that. So this is it. We are going to take out our body measurement, the waistline, the hip measurements, and the chest measurement as well. So we are done with our sewing. So this is it after sewing everything together. This is what we have. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment anything on in the comment section. And if you are yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to do so. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.